What's up everyone, my name is PT from China Intel, and yes, it's official, Treyarch are developing the next Call of Duty title coming out at the end of this year. We're going to assume it's going to be November as per usual, but you never know, they might even make it December. But either way, it's now official. I know it comes as no surprise to most of us, but that being said, this is the first time it's been made official by Activision themselves, because up until this point it was only speculation, and who knows, it could have been someone else. It could even been Infinity Ward. They might have twisted things around and changed things. However unlikely that may have been, we never knew until it was made official. So now it's official, we can officially get on that hype train and start hyping up for the saviour, as many people like to call them. But otherwise, yes, it's time to get hyped up for Treyarch's next game. So the big question we're asking, of course, is what is the next game going to be from Treyarch? Is it going to be a continuation of Black Ops, a continuation of World at War, or perhaps an entirely new entry into the Call of Duty franchise? To be honest, we have no idea, and rightly so, because it's only February time. So we've just dropped DLC 1 for Advanced Warfare, so it's very, very early days before the marketing hype starts to get into overdrive, and then we will start getting hyped for Treyarch's next game. And we should expect to start seeing the full-on teasing from Treyarch around April or May time. So until then, really, we're going to have to be relying on scraps of information that Treyarch might release. And on that subject, they have actually been releasing information already, although we haven't really kind of deciphered what it is yet. But essentially, according to David von der Haar, they've already released 34 different bits of information that might suggest what they're working on for the next Call of Duty title. So definitely very interesting stuff, and I know a few YouTubers are already trying to work out what the hell they're talking about. Either way, in this video, I'm going to quickly go over why it's most likely going to be Black Ops 3 from Treyarch at the end of this year. I know most of us are thinking that already, but some also really want it to go back to World at War 2, for example. But realistically, from a business perspective, it just isn't going to happen. So Call of Duty as a franchise really peaked around Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. They were essentially the king of the hill in terms of sales, player numbers, and just general exposure for the Call of Duty franchise. There was story after story about it breaking records, sales records here, most copies sold in a particular period of time there. You know, it was a huge thing for the Call of Duty franchise, and it's essentially the reason why it is the biggest franchise of any gaming like franchise, full stop. So, you know, it's a huge deal to keep the numbers high in terms of sales for the Call of Duty franchise. Whilst Call of Duty Ghosts also sold pretty well, it had a fairly negative reaction from the Call of Duty community, and to be honest, I don't think it sold as well as Black Ops 2 did, that's for sure. But realistically speaking, it didn't have the best reception amongst the Call of Duty community, and for that reason, it obviously impacted the potential sales for Advanced Warfare. We don't know anything about the Advanced Warfare sales, generally speaking, but either way, you know, at the end of the day, they're trying to steer the franchise back into the right direction, and given the overall reception for Black Ops 2 was generally positive, to be honest, I don't really think I've met many people who've actually said they dislike Black Ops 2. Most people say it's actually one of their favourite Call of Duties. I don't know what your favourite Call of Duties, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. But generally speaking, yeah, you know, the Black Ops kind of series in general has a fairly positive outlook amongst the Call of Duty community, and I think they'd be very welcoming to the idea of Black Ops 3. And I think Activision know that as well, and for that reason, it's very likely. I'd go as far as to say it's 99.9% possible. If I was on the board of directors at Activision and I was to sit there and make the decision of what game to bring out, I think it'd make complete sense to bring Black Ops 3 out, not only from a money point of view for Activision themselves, but also from a community perspective, given the fact, of course, the general reception and the general outlook for the Black Ops series within Call of Duty is generally very positive. I think most of us really enjoyed the first Black Ops, and also really enjoyed Black Ops 2. Again, Black Ops 2 had a really good reception, and just look at YouTube, just tons and tons of montages, tons of commentaries. The community pretty much loved that game. It was also a huge step forward for the esports scene within Call of Duty, so it did a ton of things right. And then of course Call of Duty Ghosts came along, and it kind of went in the wrong direction for the community. Advanced Warfare has been a huge jump in the right direction in my opinion, but I guess, to be honest, like Black Ops 3 would pretty much seal the deal. And we've already had 3 installments from a similar series, which of course is Modern Warfare. So we've had Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3. So it kind of makes sense to also have Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3 as well. I mean, at the end of the day, why not? Anyway guys, I really want to hear what you think about this in the comment section below, so if you're for or against the concept of having Black Ops 3 coming out in November 2015, let me know in the comment section below. And if you prefer an entirely new game, or perhaps a continuation of the World at War series, also let me know what you think in the comment section below. Also, I mean, realistically speaking, there is actually a potential that Black Ops 3 could have like a multi-timeline scenario, whereby it could cater for the people who want the franchise to go back to World War II, and also cater to the people who like the modern / future future kind of era within Call of Duty. So there's like tons of potential outcomes that they could incorporate into the actual game itself. And it's going to be really, really interesting to see what they do. But again, I really want to hear what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I might also take some of your comments and make an article out of it at a later stage on charlieintel.com, kind of factoring in everyone's comments and thoughts within the community, and also your thoughts who are, you know, Charlie Intel followers and so on. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as well, because this is in fact the new place for all Charlie Intel content going forward. So it's definitely a place to subscribe to if you want to keep up to date with all our content. Again, guys, I appreciate you watching, and goodbye.